Welcome to this positively disruptive New Mavericks episode. My name is Ramon Newman. I'm founder and CEO of New Mavericks. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to really survive and thrive as a Fortune 500 company. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, the statistics indicate that there's only 12% of companies that were on the Fortune 500 in 1955 that are still on this list today. The update on that is that there's been actually 52% of companies that are no longer on the list compared to the year 2000 due to bankruptcy, due to ceasing doing business, due to being acquired, or simply their performance causing them to fall off that list. So my father, he worked for Kodak, and he was a personnel manager in their New Zealand division, and he would often go to Rochester in New York. And this was way back in the 80s. And my dad obviously had to deal with people. He was personnel manager. And so what he realized that he shared with me only a couple of years ago, in fact, is that he noticed in retrospect that the leadership or the company that he was working with and the people he was working with weren't really being open and adaptable to new possibilities, to change. And ultimately, companies fall from grace because they're not able to be open to new possibilities, new ways of doing things, new ways of looking at things. And the reason why that is because there's not enough development of people's minds to be able to do that, to be able to be in tune with change that is going on and not hold on to the past. Just because it worked in the past does not mean it's going to work in the future. And I think that's what happens, is that there's not enough development of people that goes on in Fortune 500 companies. There is more so these days because change is so dramatic and exponential and accelerated these days that there has to be more development of people that are leading big companies in the Fortune 500. But it still has to go to another level, because even the last 18 years, we've seen 52% of companies that were on the list back in 2000 no longer on the list today. So it really comes down to how well people are being developed and led and to become leaders in themselves. I mean, the word leadership means to move things forward in a better way in the future. So if there's not enough of that going on and developing people's minds and brain physiologies to be more coherent, to be more in tune with change, then we are going to see companies just fall away. And the companies that are really investing time and energy and knowledge and techniques and technologies in developing their people are the ones that are going to thrive and survive, the ones that are going to have protected, continuous achievement and progress in this day and age. So that is your Positively Disruptive New Mavericks episode. We're here to support you in this way in developing your people, your leadership, so that you can ensure that what you want to see happen, that it actually happens. Thank you for your time, and any comments or opinions below, love to hear them.